What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Shop Talk here at 31 Records, my record store in Houston, Texas. Man, it's hot in here, bro. The AC is not working over here right now. I got fans blasting. I gotta go home, man. I wore like long pants because it was cold, like kind of cool outside. It's so hot in here right now. The music we're listening to right now, hit after hit by the Briefs. I love this band. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I like them. They're good. This is a weekend wrap-up video, man. I'm just going to talk about a couple things, and I'm going to show you two things as to reasons why you want to be careful if you're reselling stuff that people bring to you. And these are mistakes that one's a mistake that I made, and one is not a mistake that I made. One's a reason that you want to make sure people are being careful with your things in your shop if you have one. All right. Shout out to Frank from Oxblood came by, picked up a couple of Violent Way records, and dropped off this 6-screw 7-inch. Excuse me, dude, my brain is not firing right now. So I'm gonna go home and listen to this and check it out. Probably do a little review on it or something. And then there's a band called Chaser that I've been a fan of recently. I discovered one of their songs. I think Kevin brought this album to me in a collection from Valhalla Cinema, right? And then I just found out that they're playing like this week or something in Houston. Like, I'm very, very excited because they have a song on here. Which one is it called? Oh man, hold on. I would forget the name of the song. Let's see. And this is gonna get copyright claimed, I can tell you right now. Oh, Break the Chain. Yeah. Track 2 on side B, phenomenal. Like, the album in itself, I might do a whole review on this one because I like the whole thing. But that song is so good that I play it on the streams all the time. So anyways, like the video if you haven't done so. Please, it really helps if you would like these. You don't have to comment. Please give us a thumbs up. Interactions matter. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We're trying to hit 11,000 by the 27th. That's our 2-year anniversary. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Let's hit 11K. Help me do a nice big celebration. 2-year anniversary. You know, if you want to support in other ways outside of just that, there's Patreon, there's Bandcamp, there's links to my web store, all that stuff in the description. And if you need merch, hit up Dead and Buried Inc., also linked in the description. It's a small business. They're from the punk rock community. Fast, high quality, and if you mention Punk Rock Review, you'll get 10% off your first order. Okay, boom. So this weekend's been weird, man. No AC, sucks. The CD just wants to play louder and louder. It's like, no, I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm like, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna show you guys, let's see. Yeah, I got 2 CDs to talk about. And then we'll check out this Chaser. You know, I'll do a review on Chaser. And I'll do that 6-screw later as well. I'll do like a separate video for that. And then I'll show you these 2 things. This will be a shorter video. I'll show you these 2 things that I've got that are like tales of woe. But yeah, man, I had a pretty good weekend. How are you guys feeling about the video from yesterday where I was talking to customers and stuff? That was an interesting one. I'm not going to say who it was because it's not appropriate, but one of my customers came in here and it was really a cool story. She is a youngster. She came in here and bought some CDs from me. I didn't know why she was buying them. Turns out they were a gift for somebody. And she came in to tell me that they're now dating. I thought that was super awesome because she gave it to him and he like was super stoked. And you know, I can't remember what the albums were. One was Bouncing Souls, and what was the other one? Anyways, I just thought that was really cool, man. I like stuff like that. Yeah, had a good weekend. Made a little bit of money. Found a new chair to take home. Let's see, what else happened? Sold some stuff, made a little bit of bread, spent a little bit of money. It was cool. Anyways, enough of that, man. I'm over here like reaching for things to talk about. Let me flip this camera around. I'll come up with something to talk about because I got stuff to show you. It's an album of a band you probably never heard of. It's a Leatherface thing, and then, like I said, 2 tales of woe. So give me 1 second. We'll get this camera flipped around. All right. All right. So. All right, we gotta take that stuff home. Gotta take that home. Okay, check this out. So I got Leatherface. This is also, I think, was in a collection from Kevin as well. I think. Leatherface, the last, but this is a first edition on Domino. I think this is a UK import. I don't know, 25 bucks or so was what Nitty was telling me. I'm so jazzed on Leatherface stuff. I can't quit listening to that band right now. They're slowly, or not slowly, they're quickly becoming like one of my favorite bands. I really like them a lot. Shout out to females that buy Negative Approach CDs too, man. That's awesome. Check this out. I'll be doing a video on this pretty soon too. This is a band called The Mods. This is, well, the album's called Fight or Flight. A lot of it is in, they don't have any song titles on here, but a lot of it is sung in Japanese. This album, look at that. A song called Two Punks. So, obviously they're biting off the Clash here, right? This is very much like the Clash, the Who. It's like early punk, but this came out in the early 80s. I believe the CD is from 1990. It's the first edition on CD. Shout out to Doug. He hooked me up with this. This is Japanese. No obi strip, so I'm going to try to find me one with an obi strip because I'm a dork. But until then, this album is phenomenal. I'll be playing this on the stream a little bit. So if you're curious, The Mods, Fight or Flight, you should check this out if you like early punk stuff, proto-punk. Early Clash, yeah, the Who. Tell me who else you think this band sounds like. Oh, what's the other one? He said, something groovy. They basically bite a song from Groovy something or other. Is it? Hold on, give me a second. Let me see if I can figure out what the band was that these guys bite. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's see. Search. No. What was it? It was Groovy something or other, right? I can't remember. Let's see. Groovy. It's like a... Not Groovy Ghoulies. No, it's something that sounds sort of like that. Anyways. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me text my buddy Doug. Okay, so while I'm waiting on that response, we'll look at these other two things real quick. But yeah, these guys have a song that like directly rips off another band, and I don't care. Japanese culture is so different. They'll have people that literally like just blatantly rip off something, and they just have a huge career in Japan. I'm not even complaining about it, man. It's just super interesting. I think it's crazy. They have like bands that basically rip off the Beatles, bands that rip off the Ramones, and I don't mean like rip them off as in like pay tribute. I mean, straight up rip them off. It's crazy. Okay. This is a first press of Poison Flesh and Blood, right? The disc was in pretty good shape, but the jacket had some issues, right? It was in a bag with, a 3mm outer sleeve. There we go. 3mm outer sleeve, anti-static sleeve, and the customer was like, hey, how much is this? And I was like, let me double check it real fast. And it's like a $25, $30, $40 record. I don't know. The sleeve being in this condition probably makes it like $20 to $25, right? If the sleeve was in VG Plus, it'd be like 40 bucks. So I'm looking at it. I'm thinking I'm going to sell them to him for $20. I pull it out just to make sure that the disc is looking nice. And I'm like, oh, disc looks great. Looks awesome. And I'm really glad that I paid close attention. There's a little scuff here, but it shouldn't affect play at all. But then I get over to one of the edges. Where's it at? Boy, I'm so glad. Oh, look. So I see this on this side of the record, okay? Can you see that? Okay, so there's a scratch right here, right? Nope. It's cracked. And I remember hearing a weird noise yesterday when these youngsters were in here, and I thought I was just tripping. I know exactly when this happened now. So my only point is, look, dude, accidents happen, right? You can't sell this. This is trash now. So I'll keep this and I'll toss this. I can't sell that. So maybe somebody will take it for free and they can play, because it's only the first. No, it's like the first two tracks. You can't play this. Somebody wants it, they can have it. I'll leave it over here for free. Put a little sign on it that says free, take me. Anyways, you can't sell stuff like that. Like not even for $1 or $5. It's just not right. If it's broken, you can't sell it. Now here's something that's got some damage that you can sell, and I'll show you why. Anyways, they were doing this. I'm not gonna. Okay, so see this? How this is? How this is? They were like being very, very rough with the records, and I was like, "Hey guys, can y'all be a little more gentle with the albums, please?" And they were like, oh, "Okay," and they slammed it back. Boom! It was this row, and that record was in the back, and I heard pop, and I was like, "Huh." I didn't think nothing of it. I went over there and looked. I didn't see anything that looked very weird to me, but I'm pretty sure that's when that Poison record broke yesterday, because when I bought it, it wasn't broke, and I bought it fairly recently. So, anyways, it's just pay attention, and if you're a customer, please pay attention to what you're doing. These records are expensive, man. Like, don't go into a small record store and just treat things like they're yours, because they're not. You want to treat your stuff at home like shit? Go for it. It's your property. But, I don't have any way to enforce a you break, you buy policy here, because who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? I can call the police, which I'm not going to do. So I'm just fucked if you break something. If you mess up something here, it is what it is. I'm out that money. So please be careful when you're a customer. And if you're a shop owner, be careful with your own property as well. And be sure and check all your stuff. Okay, so this is a tale of, it's Flamin' Groovies is who these guys rip off. Shake Some Action sounds like one of these guys have a song that sounds just like it. Anyways, if you're interested in that, check it out. I think this band's great. I listened to the whole album a few times today, so I thought it was about twice actually. So very, very good stuff. Okay, so I bought a few Cure tapes, right? And I just checked those two right here. I looked at these and I was like, all right, they look okay. I mean, they're used, and they're, if they were in better shape, they'd be, quite a bit more expensive than that. But I just didn't open this one because I looked at it and I was like, all right, great, it looks fine. Today, I was cleaning things and pricing them. Look at that. Okay, so the only thing that I do know is that tapes that come with the clear tape and the black like this, it's like a piece of plastic in there. Typically, that's from a record label, right? So I was like, okay, this might just be, wiped off. Because I also know that if you were to take a cassette tape, let's see, like this one. If you were to take this and you were to spray like even water on it and wipe it, that's coming off. This stuff does not stay on there very well. So if you're going to clean your tapes, be careful. Be very careful cleaning cassette tapes. So I was like, crap, man, this was like a $20 tape, maybe more than that. But I listened to the entire tape. It is the tape, and it plays very well, actually. So I'll be able to still sell it, but I'm going to have to sell it for like $5, been tested, guaranteed, and, it is what it is, whatever. I'd still rather have it like this than not have it, I guess. But my point is just, be diligent when you're buying stuff. I didn't catch that, and I should have. But yeah, so weekend is about up. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to turn off my lights in the hallway and start getting ready to get out of here. Man, I like hot weather when it's cold outside, and as soon as it gets warm, I'm like, ooh, bring me the cold again. My stomach is growling. Oh, man. So shout out to the person that told me about these DVD audios. These are supposed to be played with surround sound, it looks like. That's pretty awesome. So, shout out to the person that gives me information in the comments about stuff like this. Yeah, I like to find unique things. Dude, this stuff is like, look at this. Dude, at first I thought I had rats in here. And then I realized what it was. These are old shelves. Look, see this? It's just old rubber, like falling apart. I think next weekend I'm going to come in here and take all these apart, like take all the glass out, remove all this shit, and just put like a little piece of like, I don't know, duct tape even, not duct tape. I have what is it called? Like wire, electrical tape. Just something to make the glass not be touching the metal. But these are so old all of a sudden. I've had these for years, I guess. Well, these ones came from Miss Cynthia because they had lights on them. So I bought these from one of our other vendors for I think like 40 bucks a piece or something, because they had locks and lights, and I was like, I'll take that. But you know, old rubber disintegrates, old plastic doesn't. So take some tape or something and put it on there, and it'd be all right. Friday's Subhumans. I'm gonna try to get in to film that. Lots of good stuff happening. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. I hope your weekend was as good as mine. If you're not hanging out with us on the live streams, well, why? That doesn't make much sense. If you want to check out my web store, the inventory is growing. It's just taking a while. So I'm sorry it's taking as long as it is, but I am doing the best that I can. I've got a lot going on. So, yeah, otherwise, I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. And, yeah, have a good day. Peace.